My rose of the season was building a better friendship with Teresa, Jen, and Dolores.
My thorn is just Danielle.
Coming up on the Real Housewives of New Jersey after show.
She has daddy issues. She needs to go get help. What? Nice. Jackie, shut the up.
I mean, if anyone has daddy issues, it's Louis. He's wearing no-no's pajamas.
I love the way it smells.
Smells like bacon.
That's typical haunted type artwork. It's a haunted castle.
I could not run out of that room fast
Yeah,
enough.
because they were watching you pee.
Jewish people aren't scared of ghosts.
No.
We don't believe
I don't
in
even
them.
understand why anybody would be scared of ghosts.
They're made of a sheep. They don't even have hands.
I don't even...
The Real Housewives of New Jersey after show starts right now.
Jackie, Teresa's daddy issues comment seemed to rub you the wrong way.
I think that when someone's father has died in such a tragic and jarring way, to say they have daddy issues so flippantly is so cruel.
I'm with Jackie there.
My brother needs to get therapy because he keeps blaming me for everything.
No,
and
he's
it's
not
not just
blaming.
me. She has daddy issues. She needs to go get help.
What? I think all of us were sort of like,
Yeah, but all I did was say, and she just like lost it.
Jackie, shut the up. Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
It's not your
Get out of
fault.
my face.
It's not your
Shut the
fault.
up. Get out of my
Don't
face.
you think that's a mean thing to say about somebody who lost their dad in a car accident at 16?
There's nothing wrong with that.
And she says that her own daughters have daddy issues.
My kids have daddy issues.
All right, let's
My
take it
kids
down.
have
Let's take it down.
Jesus Christ.
You're pissing me the off. You're getting
I'm not
involved
even
with
doing
family.
any displaced anger.
Oh my God.
And she like didn't think that that was offensive, and I was horrified.
Daddy issues. No, I have no daddy. Like, I grew up without one.
But what is, how is that applicable to anything that's like between you guys? Like that's not affecting your relationship.
Right. Daddy issues would be more like between a husband and wife, I think, than like a sister-in-law.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I wasn't
I don't
understanding.
know.
I mean, am I surprised Teresa said that Melissa has daddy issues? I've heard her say it before. I know I never defend Teresa. I'm not trying to cut down the severity of what she said because it's not right what she said. But Melissa has said herself, like, Joe has been her everything because her father died when she was young. She looked at Joe as like he was, you know, her entire world, took care of her, you know, was her husband, was her life. He was like everything to her because her father did die young. So I understood what Teresa was saying, though it came across very harsh.
They do need therapy. I think my brother definitely needs therapy.
My brother needs to get therapy because he keeps blaming me for everything.
No,
and
he's
it's
not
not just
blaming.
me. She has daddy issues.
I can't speak for Melissa because I don't know Melissa, but my brother, I'm going to speak for him because we were really close and I don't know what happened to him. And if he can't get past certain things, then he needs help.
I think she was also very annoyed that me and Louie were talking alone.
Ding,
I think
ding,
it
ding,
was
ding,
driving
ding.
her crazy. I know her. She walked over multiple times, and Louie kind of told her that we were having the conversation.
Teresa, it doesn't matter what anybody's saying. You need to respect that I'm here talking to your sister-in-law.
And I think she was getting very frustrated because she would turn around and walk back. And there was a piece of me that felt like if anyone said anything to her, even slightly off, she's going to lose it because she was dying to just like, what's the word called when you want to deflect? Yeah,
project.
like she was definitely wanting to be like, that conversation, whatever they're doing, needs to stop now. And like, I'm going to cause a ruckus. Like, I know her like a book.
So it was not the best thing to say, the daddy issues. I mean, if anyone has daddy issues, it's Louis. He's wearing no-no's pajamas.
I wear your father's pajamas at night.
Oh my God.
I was like, whoo!
Tell us about Ireland.
I peed in Danielle's bathroom. I was like, I immediately got freaked out. I could not run out of that room fast
Yeah,
enough.
because they were
I
watching you
couldn't.
pee.
I'm the host of this party, and I'm so nervous because this is not what they're used to. I love the way it smells.
Smells like bacon.
That's typical haunted type artwork. Yeah, we're in a castle, but this is roughing it for my girls.
I thought it was fabulous.
The bathroom is the best part of the room.
It had so much charm and so much character. You can't get history like that.
I mean, listen, the castle's beautiful. I mean, but like, you know, not to brag or anything, but I kind of live in a castle every day.
Oh, and there's like a throne.
I have a few thrones.
This is why people have to say because
I
you say
don't
like
care.
that.
I don't care. It's true though.
You
Like
gotta just be
everybody's
humble with
making
your
up to the
This is
matter.
an old, like, you know, historical castle here.
Which
You
is
live in a castle
beautiful.
in Paramus,
Which
New
is
Jersey.
beautiful. My room was infested with bugs.
Was it?
The girl, you don't even know what
Well,
I
I
had
had a
to deal
dead person
with.
living in my room, so don't talk to me.
The story is that people that have stayed at the house see a woman sitting at the edge of the bed in this one room
I
where
remember
Danielle
you guys
stayed,
saying it
crying
at
and
the
brushing
house.
her hair. She used to be a visitor that came to the house.
Okay.
Why is she crying?
And I was like, back to New Jersey I go. I don't want anything to do with this.
Jewish people aren't scared of ghosts.
No.
We don't believe
I don't
in
even
them.
understand why anybody would be scared of ghosts. They don't hurt you. They just, who gives a
They're made of a sheet.
They're made of a sheet.
Yeah.
And they're, or air or something.
They don't even have hands.
I don't even.
Wait, you know I was laughing at? Hold on. Danielle goes, I slept like a starfish in my bed.
I
died.
dead.
She was sleeping like with her legs like all
So that
spread
the
out.
lady could sit in the
Yes.
middle.
I wish we could have spent more time there. I liked living in the
I
castle.
liked it there too.
Do you have a rose and thorn or high and low from the season?
Obviously, my wedding was one of the most amazing days of my life, and the thorn, unfortunately, my family.
Look at you.
Look at you. Look at you.
The rose was, of course, the cast trip to Ireland.
Yes.
And the thorn was of course, the Irish party at my house.
Wait, why are you going like this? Because you're a loser.
I knew walking away from that if there was a chance that we could all be together again, it would not be an easy fix.
My rose of the season was building a better friendship with Teresa, Jen, and Dolores. My thorn of the season was getting to know the other women.
A high and low of this season, Ireland, I mean, everybody says that, but it's just true. Ireland was the high. There was a low after filming that I became a low, was the James Gandolfini thing. So that was like, kind of like, put my foot in my mouth. I was sort of crude. We drank and we went back to his apartment and we, I mean, does that count? But the low, I mean, the finale was freaking low.
Slept with a subordinate and she knew that.
Margaret.
My rose and thorn is both Ireland, because I loved Ireland. It was like one of my favorite trips. It felt so authentic and nice to be in that country. But my thorn is also that I had no idea while I was enjoying that country what was going on behind my back.
He saw Melissa in the back seat with a guy. And the person who claims he witnessed it told Margaret that they were making out.
She was making out with somebody else?
The only rose of the season is that we went to Ireland. And the thorn is finding out that we were being investigated by private investigators.
Yeah, because Bo Dietl knows about everybody in this room. That's why.
I would have never went to that sham of a wedding.
My high, of course, was Teresa's wedding, because I felt like that was super fun and such a great experience to be part of. And my ultimate low was calling Dolores like an old handbag.
She looks like an old handbag.
I didn't like that. I felt so bad about that because she really is a good friend and I think she's beautiful.
I think Ireland was beautiful. That was definitely the rose. The thorn, I feel like I got a bad rap with Danielle, and I don't like the narrative she created.
Just wondering what the rest of the story
That is the story.
No, I think you know. Say it.
Done. I'm done. I'm done.
My thorn is just Danielle. So she's just like a thorn in my side. That's it.
So what did you mean when you said it? First of all, calm the down.
My rose is just, you know, having these amazing friendships that have come out of this experience.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
And really making memories that are gonna last a lifetime.
Jackie, you questioned Danielle's fallout with her brother this season.
I blocked him on Instagram and he called me like a raving maniac. Period. Period. Period.
Just wondering what the rest of the story
That is the story.
No, I think you know. Say it.
Being estranged from a sibling is something you can relate to.
My sister and I were a few years apart, and we're just so different.
You talk to her at all, or?
Not really, no.
My sister and I, it's not like we were close when we were younger and then like we broke apart. Never. And you know, so like I felt very bad when I saw Danielle's father crying.
I want my children together. I want it so bad.
Yeah, I know.
Because,
I did too, right?
First of all, he looks like my father.
It's so crazy. Him and my father look alike. And when I saw him crying, it's like the same thing. Like, my dad's turning 80. He said all he wanted for his 80th birthday was to have all his kids and grandkids in one room, because that never happens.
For myself, I've been estranged from family, and that weighs on you. Like, especially when...
I feel free.
Yeah, well, it's a different
free as
thing.
a butterfly.
Because you tried. You never have to look back and think, you know, I should have done more.
Yeah.
You know,
And by
she
the
was
way,
devastated.
until about 3 years ago, I used to try it. Her big thing all along, like, there was just, she had a million gripes against me, even though we've never had a relationship. Like, everything I've ever done in my life, she wanted me to apologize for. And there were a few things she wanted my husband to apologize for, too. So all along, we were like, forget it, like, it's never happening. And then I said to him one day, I said, listen, just so we can move forward with this family, would you apologize to my sister? Even though, like, there's nothing, just give a big blanket, I'm sorry. And he was like, you know what? I don't care. Yes.
That's
like,
so Evan.
Whatever
That's so
you want
Evan.
me to
Just
do. Evan
so,
is the best.
Yeah.
So I called her, so I texted her and I said, listen, Evan will apologize for whatever you want him to apologize for. Let me know when he should call you. And she said, no, he has to show up at my door and do it in person.
Okay.
And I said, you know what?
I mean, come
I'm
on.
good. I'm good.
Yeah.
And
I don't
that's
blame
when I
you.
said, never again. Our kids are close, which is all that matters.
Wow.
I'm close to her kids. Like, my parents did it the right way.
Well, I mean, the kid thing with Teresa and Joe is, to me, just tragic. We watched them, specifically Melania and Antonia, right? They were so close when they were little.
I know. I will say the one thing, though, I'll give Melissa.
I can't with this, so I'm sorry.
Is that's okay. And Teresa might not like this, but when they're talking about each other, Melissa and Teresa, Melissa sends her kids out of the room.
I like gave up to the point that I won't even argue with her anymore. I'm just like, okay.
And Teresa brings her kids into the room.
Ended up talking to Melissa.
I don't think she puts one left foot and right foot in front of the other without her husband knowing.
I know. So, I mean, like, the rift with the kids, like, it's man-made.